Today we're doing your general read for the month of June. Gemini, this is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. And this obviously is a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These general reads are focused today on just 3D environment in your outer world and then the spiritual in your internal world. I made a switch this month and I might keep it this way because I actually really enjoy it, and I feel, you know, the energies have shifted so much that brought my energies in a space of just guidance in so many ways, and I've been spending so much time in meditation. So we're here in eclipse energy, Gemini, and I just want to bring to attention that these energies are really high. The veil is very thin, and when I mean thin is like the collective consciousness is within the collective consciousness, you're going to feel it. So you may be feeling emotions, and be mindful if you're an empath specifically. Also, you absorb a lot, but what's happening is there's a lot of polarities that are happening because when you're in conscious awareness, you're more in awareness of the energetic shifts within your body because you have more of a awareness of your emotional body, but most people don't. So what happens is it creates all this polarity with low frequencies and high frequencies, where you're going to have people lash out at you for no particular reason. People are just energetically out of balance, and really that is where it's coming from. So yes, do show some compassion towards people, but also it's, to me, it's kind of a space to kind of stay to yourself, because you don't want to take anything personally, but also you just don't, these activations, these polarities, because activations are so strong right now, these are manifesting energies, manifesting activations for the next 6 months to a year. So whatever energy is keeping your frequency high is extremely important, because this is where you're going to be, it's the highest place of life, right? And so when those lower frequencies come in, they kind of want to bring you down, and deter you away from your manifestation. So do be mindful and aware of those in your surroundings. And I say this because I noticed these energies coming in. You know, my channel has been pretty peaceful, you know, since I've started it, but the past 3 weeks I've had a lot of bullying, people coming at me saying I'm toxic and negative in my readings, which, I mean, I'm sure Geminis, those who've been watching me for some time, no, that's not true. And that's just to give you an example of what these energies are. And so it was so much that I was like, this is like really pathetic. And it had no sense to it. So it was just, spirit was showing me what was out there, because I knew these general reads were going to be very deep. So bear with me today, because they're very intense and there's a lot of transitions, and they're just going really deep, as always with my reads. So this month, Gemini, I did something a little different. While I was meditating with the energies, I wanted to see what was the main energy shift or around Geminis for the month of June. And the card that I got was the 7 of Wands. And don't worry, this is obviously, there's a lot going on with the 7 of Wands. Everyone, just about every sign was in the 7s, and in swords and 5s. And that makes sense for these eclipse energies, because there's a lot of defensiveness, there's a lot of hostility, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of also sword energy. So there's a lot of mentals within the air signs, you know, but let's just see where this goes with you. So the 7 of Wands, I was feeling this energy of, this is just a month like to really stand up for you and be more, I feel like a need to maintain more control of and preservation of your space. I feel like there is a sense of burnout as well, and the burnout creates lack of courage, right? Because the Seven of Wands is building that defense, you know, that strong will, that standing up for yourself and stuff like that. But the reverse is also, it's also the burnout. It's the lack of courage. It's the exhaustion, right? You're kind of giving up sometimes. So there's like a cyclical energy within you that goes up and down, and it's going to be normal for these cycles that we're going through. And for some time I've been saying Leo season is going to be like a more alleviated season. So I feel this is just something that kind of is a cycle in a season. So the other channel messages for you, Gemini, was obviously courage to take a stance for yourself and in life, and let it come from a place of joy. Everything in divine order, you know, because right now Spirit is saying everything is in divine order. So anything that's happening is because it's in divine order, and that makes sense for these times. And then to be open to love, but first you need to cut energetic cords. So this isn't, to me, this is a gateway to opening your heart, but energetic cords need to be cleared out and closed out in these cycles. So also aligning your spirit is needed. So there's just an alignment, a tune-up of your chakras, maybe meditation. But again, that's that Seven of Wands where you're kind of in a protective mode as well. So Spirit, what is the surrendering energy for Gemini, please? Wow, surrender to complete healing. And like I said, for a lot of you, it's like it is a space to open up your heart. But first, cords need to be cut. Energetic cords need to be cut. So this could go with anything, you guys, family, friendships, you name it. But this is obviously something Spirit wants to really point out. So open fully to the loving compassion forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And you know, it's why Spirit is saying aligning your spirit is needed, and aligning your spirit is the support within your physical, emotional, and your spiritual healing. So this is a spiritual oracle journey deck. I want to pull what the spiritual transitions are for you. So what are the transitions for Gemini? What are the transitions? I love it. So we have manifestation, and that's what this is. Activation energy that we're experiencing. Practice the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life. What we think is what we create in our physical reality through thought, meditation, and daily affirmation. And that's why Spirit is saying, let it come from a place of joy. So this is about your vibration, maintaining vibration. Obviously closing healing, because that could be a blockage to manifestation. And like I said, be careful. That defense mechanism, that courage, right, that burnout that I'm feeling is definitely something to pay attention to, because it can definitely block manifestation. And these activation energies, like I said, are from 6 months to a year. Like it's just energetically, I know it's like when you can't see something, it's hard to understand, but trust me when I say this is energy that you have to be in high vibe and stay away from those low vibes, and complete healing is necessary. So anything that could be bringing you down, right, that burnout energy that I'm feeling, you know, sometimes just feeling like a loss of control of your environment. So Spirit, give me another overarching thank you. Wow, see, friendship, you know, this has been a common theme. So I see connections have been a common theme for closing out this cycle and this eclipses. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So this is obviously cherishing those who are, but also understanding that certain closures of cycles with people that need to just be healed. It was part of the journey. It was part of the process of your soul, and now it's time to move. You've elevated, so it's like Spirit is moving you. And automatically what happens is when you're in a different timeline, which is also what these eclipses does, it's a shift in timeline. So you can separate when you, again, conscious awareness, you can see where the minds are of the people around you. So whoever's lashing out, that's it. That's an awareness of where you both are mentally, and that is the illumination that's being brought. And this has been so far for all the themes, the themes of the readings, of how people are really having a shift within themselves. Okay, so Spirit here has the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. And again, this is an end of a tough cycle, complete healing. This is a closeout. And once you close out the cycle, prosperity lies ahead, which is the manifestation, right? The understanding of what's to come. I do want to point out indecision here. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And this is... you know, for some of you, again, that Seven of Wands can cause some level of indecision, that lack of courage, right? The burnout, because then you probably will hold off from, you postpone or procrastinate decisions due to the fact that you're exhausted, right? You're just tired. So let's see what the energy shift here is for the 3D, and then we're going to do spiritual growth as well. So Spirit, what is the 3D energy shift? I love it. So we have patience, which also has been a common theme, and then blossoming abundance, which is number 3, and it's Empress energy here, creative energy. This is, you know, the Trinity, mind, body, and spirit, healing. So Spirit, give me the energies on the spiritual growth, please. Thank you. For Gemini. This is too many, but we're gonna take it. Look at that. And look at, there's that deceit. Deceit, 5th chakra. And there goes that world. So this is obviously a closed cycle with the 5th chakra. This is the throat chakra. This is truth to yourself. This is really coming to a place of honesty of what needs to be done away. These are that energetic cords that need to be released. That honesty has you in, and not all of you, I would say, but and you know, we're always in bondage, whether through loyalty, right? Through loyalty to friends that no longer serve us, or just like in question or create doubt within us. But these are cycles that need to come to an end for a lot of you, and transitions. Also just could be work environments, right? Work environments that are blocking our energies to moving forward, to manifesting, like it's a hindrance in our growth, where the energies of that place, of that environment, is, there's lots of limitations, and then you feel it within your body. So here in the spiritual growth, we have the sun, the 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye, right? So everything illuminating with the sun, illuminating, and your 3rd eye, so you're seeing it all. And woman holding a coin, which to me, this is my Queen of Pentacles always. I love this card. But this is about grounding and owning your 3D world, right? It's like in your mind, internally, you understand that in order to stabilize your life, and it's that 7 of Wands, because the Queen of Pentacles protects her 3D world, right? She's abundant. She definitely preserves that. It's all about growth with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, right? And so since you have abundance here, which is also Empress energy, this is about growth. So Spirit, give me more on this energy for the 3D for Gemini. One more, Spirit. Okay. Wow, it's a lot about partnerships and shadow work here. Let's just pull here for the spiritual spirit, personal growth and spiritual growth. There goes that throat chakra again. Two fives, and then patience and planning. There goes that planning. You know, this is a very planning stage for sure. Okay, so back to this 3D, and this is what I'm saying. So in your 3D, there's partnerships and alliance, spiritual union, and shadow. This is such a mirroring of the people in your environment, friendships, co-workers, family, mother, dad. I'm sensing like there are the moon, because the shadow's the moon. This moon is reflecting back, which is the sun illuminating here with the third eye internally. It's showing up in your outer world where it really needs to just come to a full end and close of the cycle, a transition. It's gonna, obviously with the patience here, is something I feel internally you just have to be patient with, but combined with the blossoming abundance is why Spirit is saying let it come from a place of joy. And this is about a lighter vibration in your spirit, right? Because when our spirit is light and fresh and rejuvenated and rested, we are able to process more of our crown chakra, our emotions more, and what our next steps are, which is why we have internally the patience and planning, because this is obviously going to bring about a lot of change. 5-5, right? 5-5-5, change, but also uncertainty, but it's a space of planning. So let's just see. I'm going to add more clarifications here. So Spirit, getting more on this patience. I mean, look what we got here. 7 of Wands. And like I said, your main energy is the 7 of Wands. So Spirit is definitely clarifying this again, that this is a month of, you have to be patient. It's why the burnout, right? The burnout, it's slow progress. Also know we're in retrograde, so things will move slow. Things will move slow, but this is also the Knight of Pentacles. So it's progressive, but it's also very methodical. So this patience and planning, whatever these transitions are, if some of you are moving towards a new opportunity, but in a space of how do I say, looking for ways to compromise or bring order to how you go about things or your day-to-day, is definitely something that I feel Spirit wants you, because it's 7 is the internal world. This is you going within. This is, again, protecting this manifestation energy. And I mean, the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is moving towards the blossoming abundance, again, it's to move forward. So Spirit, give me more on this blossoming abundance. I mean, the star. This is a frequency vibration, right? This is higher self. This is faded. This is healing. Also, this is aligning, right? Spirit said align your spirit. Aligning your spirit is needed. So this is the purpose of the slow progress, the purpose of needing to protect, the purpose of the emotional body feeling burned out is to come back to yourself, because it's time to align with the star. You're aligning. So your spirit is aligning you. Yep, for your happiness. 10 of Pentacles. And it's a cycle. So 10s are closings of cycles, beginnings of others. So this is about progression. So give me more on this partnership and alliance. And again, progression towards a new opportunity. But you have to free up your chakras, energetic, cutting cords. So give me more on this partnership and opportunity. Okay, where we got justice. Yes, again, contracts. So this is also karma. The karma's done. It's paid for. And in this case, it is a new job opportunity where you're closing a cycle, where you're moving energetically in preparation to move towards a new space, a new opportunity. For others of you, it's just closing out these connections. And I feel this just, this is really strong for you, Gemini, these friendships. Karma, like this is pretty much your tribe, your people, the people in your surroundings. Again, co-workers, but this is justice. Things are coming into order, which is why I feel with the Seven of Wands you have to be patient, because things are coming into order, and that's what justice does. It brings it to order. Getting more on the spiritual union here. And I feel as the spiritual union is also just about the connections, you know, and aligning to you where you need to be. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So this is about emotional healing, but also the 9. I mean, everyone knows how much I love the 9. The 9 is the Hermit in the major arcana, and all the other 9s obviously are minor, are how we get to the Hermit energy, going within. And the 9 is minding your business, right? Becoming more emotionally stable with the 9 of Cups. Really, and the fact that it's under this Empress energy in the star, aligning to what you want, aligning to yourself. Also, 9s are completions, right? Transitions. So you close the cycle, because this is a protection. This is a protection of your energy. Also, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like, again, if it's not, because Pentacles are, it's like this energy, you know how I was saying you got the Queen of Pentacles. So if it's a preservation of your 3D world, and so you're focusing on your emotional happiness, but taking steps on a physical level, and this is a starting point. This is fresh, which is why again, Spirit is saying courage, you know, taking a stance for yourself and your life. And so this is the emotions. This is about your emotional well-being and taking a stance with this Page of Pentacles. Serious steps towards these connections. Again, closing out, only allowing yourself to be aligned with those who resonate and who are supportive of your transition and these, you know, where you're going. Spirit, give me more on this shadow. I mean, there goes that 10 of Pentacles again. So again, the shadow though, right? The moon is aligning you with the star, because we saw 10 of Pentacles was in the bottom when we saw the star. So your shadow is being presented to you to shift you to your transitions of abundance, right? Everything you want in your life, aligning yourself so you can finally see clear, clearing the blockage and see clear, right? Like Spirit said, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Prosperity lies ahead. And this is exactly what the moon is. The shadow closing, the karma, the justice is closing, because the prosperity lies ahead. So a lot of you, it could be a really like a great job opportunity coming ahead. A connection, you know, leading you to a connection that is everything you've wanted. For some of you is definitely like paying attention to those who are married, paying attention to those energies, families, but bringing more peace to your home, right? Justice, more peace, right? To eliminate all of those gossips around you and bringing more order and aligning your connection and your marriage and your overall life to more peaceful place. So we're gonna leave it there. Wow, yeah, look at that. 4 of Wands, stability. This is about stabilizing your house, stabilizing your home, stabilizing your life, you know, for structure. It's also planning, right? Planning. So this is definitely a planning stage and like a change within the next 6 months to a year. So I want to look what flips. 4 of Wands. I mean, I feel like this is really important. So this stability is, you're moving towards a more stable place. And again, it's whoever is going to be aligned. That's why, again, prosperity does lie ahead. 4 of Wands. I mean, it's extremely stable. Spirit, give me more. And then the sun energy is Leo energy, like I said. Give me more of the sun, please. Yeah, more Leo energy. Six of Wands is Leo energy. And this is after the 5, you know, the 5 of Wands is the struggle. And the 6 of Wands is harmonization. It's finding a place of just, you know what, I came this far and this is what I want, right? Coming to peaceful resolution with whatever is it that you need to close out, right? To really just ground, to protect your home and your space, to protect your future, right? And to really ground. And 6 is before the 7 of Wands, which is why you're, you know, the 7 of Wands is like a back and forth with the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, right? Because you're also, the 7 of Wands is protecting, the 6 of Wands is because you're protecting the harmonization, the peacefulness that you want in your home, in your structure, in your life, in your work environment. You know, this is about like just releasing all that's not necessary anymore. So Spirit, give me more on this woman holding a coin. We already know what that third eye chakra is, so I'm not going to clarify because I really do feel it's the same as with the sun. This is just a mirroring back of how you are going to keep that peace and order in your life. But this woman holding a coin is 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, right? Again, like I said, this self-preservation. So very decisive. You know what you want. You're looking ahead. You've made a decision to be more mindful of your connections. 6 of Cups is also healing. So this is closing out things that you're moving away from. Finding gratitude again with the 6, right? Finding appreciation and just taking the lessons for what they are. Being in contemplation with the Wands. The Wands are about the soul. So when you're in the 2 of Wands versus the 2 of Swords, right? The 2 of Swords, you're in the mind. But the 2 of Wands, it's a spiritual decision. It's a spiritual contemplation. It's an internal, very deep about your past. And, you know, like, again, with this Queen of Pentacles, preserving it now, like not repeating the same mistakes. Again, bringing order to your life. She protects, the Queen of Pentacles protects the 3D. Get more on this throat chakra. Get more on this throat chakra. Another 10. I mean, and then here goes the World. And, you know, bottom of that is the World and the Tower. So again, this is the end of a cycle. You're holding ground here. This is truly about, and that's why Spirit is saying everything is in divine order. This is divine order. And energetically, I feel like you're feeling it, because these manifestations, in order for you to be in the 7 of Wands, to really protect 7 of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles, to protect your manifestation, because this is bringing in a new cycle, 2 10s here, with your star in alignment with the blossoming abundance, creativity, Empress energy, growth, and the Justice order. So this is, and this throat chakra is being honest about this change with yourself. No more emotional loss. Like, it's like no more. Give me more of this emotional loss here, Spirit. Look at that. Look at the 5 of Wands. You guys knew I mentioned the 5 of Wands. So you've had the 6 of Wands. You know what this 5 of Wands was. It was just 2 5s, you guys. Emotional loss. This is 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. It doesn't serve you. It's time to close the cycle. It really is. This is just patience and planning here. So let's see what patience and planning is. I mean, look at that. Another 10 of Pentacles in the bottom. And I already saw, I love it, the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Sun, which we already saw. Orders being in. 7 of Pentacles is planting, right? It's allowing the growth to take place, but it's going to take planning, right? Patience and planning. Again, the cycles of anything between the sun and the moon is a mirroring. You can't hide anything between that, right? Because it's reflecting everything that needs to be changed, rerouted. And again, you guys are strong in 4s, and you're in a 7 of wands, which is the courage, but also protecting the 7, which is the growth. So this is about protecting your outer world, very into Queen of Pentacles energy, and then the growth. And it's going to require the patience and planning, but allow everything to come to light, right? Sun and moon. I mean, this is about your happiness. This is about grounding. This is about cycle closing. So this is beautiful. I mean, this is about preservation for sure. Manifestations here, Gemini, and this is definitely for those feeling this energy within your emotional body. Just be mindful of those lower vibrations. They need to be closed out, and just kind of don't let them, impose. So Spirit, what is the major arcana for Gemini? What is the major arcana for Gemini for the month of June, please? Yep, this is the Tower. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often, this is because you are not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truth. And that's that star, right? Spirit is aligning your spirit. You're aligning your spirit is needed. All right, so we're going to pull, sorry, this is another guidance, Spirit. Give me another guidance. What's the guidance for Gemini? Learning, time to reflect on your lesson, your life lessons. What you have been through is coming to perspective. New ways of looking at things are now being shown. And again, that's what the space is, right? This is such a place of reflection. Like I said, you can't, this patience and planning, it is a learning, right? That's what you're doing. 7s is the internal. And this is also 7 of Pentacles, right? So 7 of Pentacles confirmed twice. But everything's being shown. You can't hide anything between the moon and the sun. Everything's coming to light. And, you just have to reflect and see what you want to keep, what you want and you don't. And this is about, again, 10s, closing out cycles. So this is about your happiness. It truly is, Gemini. Such a beautiful energy. Whoa. I'm not taking all this, Spirit, but I want to take this first one that fell out. Squirrel, always prepared. So you are an expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Again, a lot of planning, and it will give you, clearly Spirit is saying it's giving you all you need, right? 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. You're going to be content, not complacent, but content and happy, and feel very just in a place of gratitude, like very grateful for everything that you were able to manifest just by simply being in conscious awareness, Gemini. So Gemini, this is your reading. I love you, Gemini. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.